Hello, everyone. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Are you ready to begin? Yes. From the top all the way to the bottom. What goes down must stay down. What comes up may come down. Welcome to the place of the balance where we come and check out the balance and we see things we never thought we would. And we learn to get closer with ourselves. This is for the 99th week of the balance. Next week is 100 weeks. There's going to be a party. This has been going on for 100 weeks almost. I believe in the thought that everyone is equal. The evidence of every individual. The mighty works of balance. The truth tells and find who a person really is. The righteousness of family, wisdom, influences, values, and guidance. But the belief that you don't have to be yourself for success is misleading. I believe in the power of love that will hold everyone together. I believe in the works of others that will inspire us. I believe in hope, for it shall rescue us in moments of despair, ruination, and separation. And I believe in the forces that are called upon to make the entire human race come together. Every action's awarded with the reaction that will affect a person one way or another. Whatever reaction that occurs is meant to transpire because it'll lead oneself closer to their destiny. The almighty paragraph. Today is September 6th. This is the almighty paragraph. No matter where we go, there will always be some type of feeling. There will always be some type of atmosphere. Every person has their own way of thinking and believing, and it's not up to us to change it. But we should let these people flow their own boats. Doesn't matter how damaged their boat is or not. However, if their boat is super damaged and you know that they cannot flow their own boat, offer them assistance, but don't go and change their boat because they might not realize how broken their boat really is. And they wouldn't want someone else to come in and change their boats unless you see them sinking. You go and change and help them. This is the almighty paragraph. Thank you. You're welcome. So this is a story that you can take into any context. It is not a literal term. If you were boat riding with many other people and if you saw that the boats were sinking, you would probably have to help them. But in this almighty paragraph, you have to incorporate it into your mind, your brain. And once you do that, you can see what this is talking about. That people have already established their brains and what their minds and their goals. And you should not be going in and changing them. But the best thing to do to help them change is offer a helping hand. Like if someone has a boat, there's a million cracks. You help them with the helping hand. And once they take your hand, you help them. Because people will take life down their own paths, very different from your path. Some people you might never even see again. Some of your greatest friends. So you never know when the last time you'll see them is. But don't let that make you sad. If anything, you should be happy for them and we're hoping and wishing them well because they've made it so far, that far in life, and you may not see them again. But be glad that they are wherever they are because they're doing what their destiny calls them to do. Whatever reaction, and we say it in the beginning of every single session, whatever reaction that occurs is meant to transpire. Why? Because it leads oneself closer to their destiny. Do you know that? Do you know that? I'm sure you do. So whatever someone does, whatever decision that they make, or step they take, or move they move, that is going to be their destiny, where they belong. That is supposed to happen. And sadly, sometimes you're not allowed, most times, you're not allowed to control other people's controllers. But unless they ask you for help, you may help them. Most times, though, you should not be controlling other people's controllers, because you don't know what they want, and you don't truly know what they want or where they are going. So you don't know what you're helping them to be more like you, instead of helping them to be more of themselves. Because not everyone can be like you. You have to help people to think for themselves and do their own moves. Most of us grow up in a world where everything is given to us, in a society where we are always listening to people and following their instructions. Sooner or later, you're going to have to get out there on your own. And once you're on your own, whose instructions are you going to follow? Your heart. With all these people telling you what to do around you, that truly cannot move where you are. You have to establish your own path, but use their path and their words as guidance. But don't take their path, because you'll just end up like them. Take your own path in life. There are many ways you can do. One place can change one wrong move can change your path. But you cannot be living following same advice, because you never know what those people are saying. Or you never know, something could happen to those people and you can't follow their advice anymore. So you need to follow your own mind, follow yourself, learn to ride your own boat. There's going to be people riding boats with you. And it's cool to see all of you all. It's cool to witness each other on a boat in the ocean, all going at once. But make sure you offer a helping hand to those that are sinking, because not everyone will take the best path of life. It is up to us to help them with their path of life. There's a big world out there with many things going on, where soon you're going to have to decide what you're going to do, because the answer does not lie within your locals, your neighbors, your government, because those are just the people around you. You cannot be looking up to them for help. You have to look within yourself for help. And you want to know what the best way to do that is? With balance. Look into yourself and have some balance. And if you have balance, you'll be as strong as those you look up to. Like when you need help, you ask for help. When you have balance, you can find all the answers with just the perfect balance. You cannot let other people bring you down. There are going to be a lot of down keepers. Not everyone will like you. But ultimately, if you have balance, they don't have balance. When you have balance, everything should be okay. because you control yourself. You need food to live. Eat some chips and water. Eat your food. Eat very healthy. Do your best in life to continue on your path where you belong. The reason why people always crushing your dreams, the reason why there's so much downkeepers and dream crushers and people that don't believe in you is because their own dreams have been shattered. Their path has been altered. And because of that, they are full of negativity. And with the negativity, they're going to spread it like a disease that is contagious. And they're going to say, because my path was moved, your path will be destroyed. And your path you will never find your purpose because I never found mine. You will never make it to the big football league. But that's because they never made it to where they wanted to be. They don't know how to, you have to try and dream big and make it high because the only limit is yourself. You need to put in all the effort to make your path as great and as best as possible. You need to push yourself with the right amount. And there's going to be people that won't want you to go that way or they won't believe in you because they've never made what you're making. And because they've never done it means they haven't seen it and witnessed it. They do not know what you're going through. But that should not let it alter where you're going. Never let these words take you down. Because always there is a backup plan and a backup plan for the backup plan. The pathway is infinite. There is not only one path, there are multiple. And it's infinite. There will never be any limited path. You are the only limit. If you don't like something, well, that's because you are standing in the wrong place. You are standing in the wrong area. And it's never too late to move. Never say, I'm too young to do this. Or never say, like me, I'm too old to do this. I'm in my 70s. But what you cannot say those things because then you're going to live believing I cannot do this or that because of a number. And therefore, you'll never do such a thing. And if you don't do it, what makes you think that someone else is going to do it? If you never do achieve your dreams, someone else is not gonna. Because you have the special touch, people in the audience and people at home. You have the touch. Do not believe you're too young or too old. Because there is no medium age. There is no, okay, I'm not going to do this until I'm not too young or too old. Because you're just going to be believing. That's just a way of you limiting yourself. You cannot be doing that. Then you're never going to get anything achieved. Because you think you're too young or too old. Drive a car. See where that gets you. Get some money. See where that gets you. And practice and make your goals and plans. And practice with whatever you're doing. See where that gets you. And ride your boat with all the other boats that are moving in the ocean. And it's okay if you have to take different directions from the rest of the boats. That just adds more significance and magic to your plan. Sometimes you're gonna have to leave the other boats and go a different path. It's okay. But as long as you do not limit yourself, and if you push away all the negativity and the negative voices, because not everyone will believe in you, does not mean that you should not believe in yourself. Push away the negative and see where your path leads you. Do you hear me? Yes. Thank you. Stand up for the moment of sorrow, please. Stand up and think to yourself something that causes grief or pain or sorrow. Think and reflect on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Go ahead and get a bag of chips and a bottle of water, please. One per person. Thank you. Hey, where's the key? What key? Do you know where the key is to open up the balance? No, sir, I don't know. Does anyone? You always. Where's the key? Should be over there in the. Oh, what? Should be over there under the mat. That's next to the. Okay. Where's the key? Should be over there. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna ask someone else. Where? Should be behind the curtains. You think? Sir, did you find him? We found him. As we know, it may be the first and last meal we shall devour. For some it will burn, and for others it opens the emptiness. But together, its chips will make us come together. For every tear, there's laughter somewhere else. What is one's fortune or someone else's misfortune? May we all come together, show each other your love. Thank you. Thank you. Wave at each other. We are all people under the sky, and we all deserve the best. We thank all of those a part of the balance. We thank our leaders, all of you in the audience, everyone at home, those who are here or not here, all of our family and friends, all those that we know who are alive, all those that we knew who have passed away. We thank them for helping us become us. And in this occasion, we come together in honor of them. And we help others, and them including, to do the same, to come together and find the balance. What someone gets, someone else will get. The balance has come together. Eat chips and drink water for the balance. As we acquire new lives, we learn to accept our differences and cherish every moment of our lives. We will come together, make others come together, and live our lives. Help others to live a life of balance. The balance has come together. All of us have come together with the chips and water. You may go home now. It's over. Thank you. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Thank you.